Dear netizens, this is what I saw in the mainland news. This is the pattern of the mainland for the past 80 years. And today, after the tariff war and the drop in property prices, the mainland has come out with these, which makes people feel very angry. This propaganda actually treats people like cattle and horses. Let me tell you all, behind it is the glorification of labor, which is actually trampling on the people. April 18th, mainland media cover news. Born in 1990. Brick mover from Nancheng, Sichuan, born in 1990, now about 24 and a half years old. Started in 2016. 16 old, getting people this, in places like Fujian and Zhuhai, making a living by carrying bricks, moving bricks, and building walls. Earned 2 million in 9 months. Earned 2 million in 9 months. Went to build house. Decorated it to look very stylish. He Jilin built a building hometown, a 2-story northern Sichuan residential building. Northern Sichuan. Yes, Sichuan. White walls and red tiles. Very beautiful. Green mountains. Simple yet grand. How much did it cost? I want to build a house in these places. Only a few $100,000. And what about buying a car? Then go back to moving bricks. Can't stop moving bricks. I ask you, how long can he keep moving bricks? Everyone, take a look at this article. At a construction site in Zhuhai, Guangdong, a young guy, immersed in the heavy work of moving bricks, He Jiren, earned 2 million in 9 years. Working hard in our industry, you're willing to put in the effort. This income isn't considered high. Well, 9 months a year, 2 million. 2 million in 9 years. That's 210,000 to 220,000 a year. 17,800 renminbi a month. Moving bricks. April 18th. He was in Nancheng, Hunan, in Langzhou, renovating a new house. Looking at the blue sky and white clouds, it felt poetic. And the vibrant wheat fields, he felt content, filled with a sense of achievement and happiness. He Jilin and his young son stood together in front of the new house, along with a wife and son. Let me do the math with you. Starting from 2016, he began his journey of hard work. Entering society for the first time, he only moved 500 to 600 bricks a day. Now he moves 2,000 pieces. His income has also increased, moving 2,000 bricks a day. When he is busy at the construction site, he improved his brick moving skills. Improve your brick moving skills. Help. Freeing his shoulders by using cloth straps to improve brick moving efficiency. Wow, moving very fast. Gradually becoming a skilled brick worker. Impressive. In the second year, he learned how to lay bricks. Waking up at 5 a.m., going to bed at 9 p.m., working until 9 p.m., going back and only sleeping at 11 or 12. Isn't it? Sleep 11, taking a shower. Hour sleep 11, waking up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. Sleep 6 hours. No extra time. No spending, no smoking, no drinking, participating in social activities. All his energy goes to moving bricks every day. Now he knows how to lay bricks. Among the top laborers, bringing improvements to his home. Built new house. This is the first goal in life. What you call him? He continues to move bricks, doing this job well before having other options. It's not about the financial rewards. It's also about personal growth and skill enhancement. People think that after turning 30, can you still move bricks like this? Improvement in brick moving skills. On social media. Praised by netizens. Truly fully committed. Life cycle is not important to him. Moving bricks is important. Among people my age, I'm considered quite hardworking. This kind of hard work isn't something everyone should pursue. Moving bricks is very tough. We see this resilience and purity. He hopes to find more hope and happiness within. He hopes to find a balance to work and also enjoy life. What does that mean? Not moving bricks at 40. Isn't that right? I hope to give my younger son. Does the younger son have an older brother? Provide a better environment for growth. Grow up in happiness. No way. Take family business. When he grows up, he'll be moving bricks too. This young man continues to strive on the path of moving bricks, building a warm and happy family. Be careful not to accidentally get hit by a brick day or strain your back. Injured. Your family will be in trouble. The hope and strength of the new generation of young people. Encouraging others to move bricks. What kind of spirit is this? Analysts believe the US-China tariff war has caused a massive wave of unemployment in the millions. Now it's also helping to brainwash the public. Back in the day, during the Great Leap Forward, world records for yield per moo were broken. A launch satellite. The yield of rice is around 800 gene. In Guangdong, it's 300 gene, but they claimed it was 200,000 gene. The rice was planted so densely that children could jump on it. In reality, they combined many moo of fields together, taking photos in the fields, inviting people to come and see. Originally, mainland rights lawyer Wu Xiaoping told the Epoch Times, "This kind of propaganda is absurd. These cattle, horses, leeks, human mines bricks. A daily income 900 yuan, claiming that setting up a street stall earns 2,000 yuan a day, easily making millions." This kind of false propaganda is exactly like the Great Leap Forward's claim of 10,000 gene per moo yield. The period under Xi Jinping is important. Going back, rely on spiritual encouragement. What kind of news has appeared before? A post, 2,000 couples setting up a stall to sell grilled fish with their child. Earning tens of thousands of yuan a month. Earning thousands of yuan in a day. Earning 20,000 yuan a month to buy house and car. A post-90s female university student becomes famous for setting up a night stall. Earning 1.02 million in 3 years is great. How this delivery guy went from being in debt everywhere to turning his life around as top order taker in Shanghai. Mocking intellectuals, saying you are poor because you deserve it, because after graduating, you think you're precious. Young people taking off the long gown of Kong-Ji. Don't pretend to be intellectuals and work as white-collar workers. Go work as a cashier, harvest sea urchins, or make ice cream cones. This matter indeed. A Shanghai delivery worker earning 1 million in 3 years. 26-year-old delivery rider Chen Si of the same age earned 1.02 million from delivering meals in 3 years. 3 years, 36 months, over 28,000 yuan per month. Dubbed the Order King of the Shanghai delivery platform. Chen Si provided screenshots of his income and interviews with the person involved to verify that he really earned that much money. Netizens said this delivery guy was even beaten up. Always beaten, scold. You're bragging again. Told you to stop bragging. Earning 1 million from delivery is a test of intelligence, not something to be easily fooled by. Let's take a look. Earning 1 million in 3 years. Earn 330,000 per year. Earning 27,000 to 28,000 a month. Earning 27,000 to 28,000 a month. You'd still have 3 days off. You can't work all the time. Earning 1,000 a day. $4 order. Completing 250 orders. How long to complete 250 orders? This really requires risking your life. All right, some tech bloggers, let me tell you. Delivery work. If you run really fast, 4 orders an hour, 5 orders. 5 orders is quite impressive, right? He completes 250 orders. Approximately 6 orders an hour. It's not achievable. 250 orders. And doing it this way. Not to mention there's no time to sleep. It's also extremely dangerous. You must run red lights doing this. What gets you killed? Who knows how many people have been killed? All right, there's a tech blogger who announced earning 9 years without rest, illness, working all year round, with a net income of 608 a day, without taking a single day off all year. Let me tell you, it's not true. He got married. He started working at 16, got married, and had a son in his 20s. Do you need to spend money yourself? How do you spend $3,000 a month outside, $30K a year? You've spent over $200,000. Doesn't your family need to spend hundreds of thousands? This is completely boasting. These stories simplify complex realities to inspirational fairy tales, telling people to go lay bricks until you become successful. China is full of opportunities, ignoring time, health, opportunities, and costs, and misleading the readers. A delivery guy earning 1.02 million in 3 years. Stress income, even if it's true. It's actually earned by working 18 hours a day. Feeling tired, doing this long, a person will break down. Working 2 jobs at the same time, sleeping 3 hours, hardly resting. This is not sustainable. It's very dangerous. You are causing great harm to the bodies of young people. You are. Xi Jinping replied to the youth. In your letter, you said, going deep into rural China. Then understand what it means to seek truth from facts or to connect crowds. Young people should seek out hardships. Find some bad things to endure them. Well said. This is the spirit and energy that the youth of New China should have. Look, Xi Jinping encourages you to seek out hardships. This is like what Mao Zedong said. Xi Jinping replied students of Science and Technology Courtyard China Agricultural University. The phrase seek out hardships, he has mentioned it more than once. These 4 words are not only a requirement he sets for himself, but also carry his earnest expectations for the youth of the new era. As if he himself went to Liangjiahe, not sent there, but all the youth of China were sent down to Liangjiahe by Mao Zedong. Since he mentioned this matter, the mainland media has stories of young people starting stalls, delivering food, wild tales of young people making money. Moving bricks is like this. Can you walk? Many bricks move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, moving 70 or 80 bricks. How injured do you think one would get? How dangerous? People can become deformed. Turn into a deformity. This time, the post-90s generation getting rich by moving bricks is even worse compared to previous stories. Compared to earning $1 million in 3 years delivering food or buying a car a few months of starting a street stall, the toxicity of earning $2 million in 9 years by moving bricks is even greater. In the past, it was said that money was easy to earn. Street stalls is very profitable. Don't care about face, it's fine. Not anymore. Now openly encouraging ordinary people to do these heavy labor jobs. And it's high intensity, doing it non-stop. The media doesn't tell the truth. It creates script. How many bricks can you move? 40 or 50 bricks risk life. They might fall injure you at the site. You say how dangerous things are. These seemingly inspirational stories are essentially exchanging life for money, overexerting physical strength for compensation. You might as well sell your blood. You might as well test drugs. This is even more cruel. No one would openly encourage others to earn money by testing drugs, because it's too inhumane, and to package these as the glory of labor. This is truly shameful. The Communist Party, you need to know, is a kind of 19th century Marxist novel. It's an outdated Marxist text. It misreads modern economics and encourages others to work like oxen and horses, thinking that only labor is valuable, service not worth, knowledge is not valuable. These are portrayed by the media as commendable struggles. High-intensity physical labor, delivering takeout, requires a huge physical toll. Mention you haven't calculated the money he spends himself, the money he needs spend on his family. Is he really earning that much money? Even if that's the case, it's not sustainable. You're essentially trading your life for money. Workers enduring long-term overwork, lumbar vertebrae, knee joints, wear and tear, spinal deformation, muscle damage. In a decade, you won't be able to move. Food delivery riders and couriers. In wind rain, staying up late, danger, and intersections. Frequently getting hit by others. These workers work tirelessly when they're young, earn an income. But as they age, their health declines prematurely, resulting in a body full of ailments. Paralyzed in their 30s or 40s. With no one to care for them. How can you encourage this? You must encourage. Even if one needs to do these jobs, you can tell them to work only 8 hours, with enough time to rest, to let their body recover, have time play so their spirit isn't exhausted. Encourage. Working 18 hours a day. What is this? Behind these so-called stories of labor triumph is the physical sacrifice of grassroots workers, exhausting their health to earn a bit of money, in the end, unable to retire. How many years can they actually manage? Already troubled by injuries and illnesses. This is the common essence of such labor stories, and also the most brutal truth. These kinds of stories are a form of mainland propaganda. After intense job competition and widespread anxiety, no need. You must work hard, encouraging you that you can succeed. Implying that if you have no money, it's because you're lazy. As long as you work desperately hard, people at the bottom will improve their lives, and then they won't question. Why is this society so unfair? Why these people earn so little money? Blaming the wealth gap on your laziness, your lack of effort, not addressing social injustice, the exploitation of people by the social system. This kind of promotion of the labor spirit is to cover up widespread reality. Talking about one or two of people is encouraging the unemployed and low-income groups to endure the hardest tasks, like cleaning toilets, doing these kinds of jobs, sweeping the streets, these toughest and dirtiest tasks. This is the spirit behind it.